Hello, we are Team Rescue Delivery, and we're a team of 5 software engineering students who developed the Crowdfeeding donated grocery mobile application under the supervision of Dr. Hassini, Ahana Malhotra, and Sujana Saha. In today's world, this might be the kind of meal that you are used to seeing, as many of us are fortunate to have access to food. However, all across Canada, there are countless Canadians experiencing food insecurity. In fact, according to Statistics Canada, 18% of Canadian families reported experiencing food insecurity in the past 12 months in 2022. As a result of this, there has been a drastic growth in the number of people that visit food banks. As of March 2023 alone, at least 2 million people have used food banks, which is a 32% increase of visitors from the same month in 2022. In the midst of all of this, there has been a growing issue with retailers having an extensive amount of food that goes to waste. With no real solution at the moment, they often simply just throw it all out. This is why we developed the Crowdfeeding donated grocery application to connect these 3 groups of people so that the excess food that retailers have can be delivered to food banks and food insecure families with the assistance of volunteer drivers. The best way to understand how this application bridges this gap is through a demonstration.
As the manager here at Alfred's, I'm going to just start taking the inventory here to see what kind of products we have left. So it looks like we have some green beans, some beef, and some corn that we can donate. So I'm going to note that down here. I'm going to pull out the Crowdfeeding donated grocery app, and I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. Okay, so it looks like the crew already added some items in the morning, so why don't I go add the new ones here. Looks like we have 2 of each of those, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust the stock. And looks like there's no orders right now, so I'm going to just, I guess, log out for now and see if any orders pop up.
Another day at the food bank. Oh, looks like we need some more bread and beef. I'll just open up the Crowdfeeding app. Oh, it looks like there's some available. Oh, what was that? Here, I'll finish this order later.
Hey honey, I think we still have some credits left on our Crowdfeeding donated grocery app. I think we should order some food tonight. Okay, let me open up the app. Okay, oh wow, there's a bunch of items on this app. Let's just see which stores are closest to us so we can order the food from that retailer. Okay, what food do you think we would want? Okay, I think we should get some beef. I believe we should get some more food too. Let's just get some corn and green beans. Okay, this looks good. Okay, let's add it to the cart. Okay, let me review my order. I got 1 beef, 1 corn, 1 green bean. Okay, this looks good. Let's place the order.
Now that that's dealt with, let's see if I can place that order. Oh, it looks like somebody's order conflicted with mine. I'll just press the magic button, and now that it's fixed, I can send through my order. It's not everything we wanted, but this will be good. All right.
Oh, let me go ahead and check if any orders came through. Oh, looks like a client order and a food bank order just came through. I'm going to handle the client order since that came in first. I'm going to acknowledge that I can now start preparing the order. I'm going to start preparing it now. Okay, now that the order is ready, I'm going to go acknowledge that the driver can now show up. Oh, it looks like the driver's here. I'm going to go outside and see if he's here to pick up the order.
Hey, I'm Bob. I'm the driver.
Oh, hey Bob, you're here to pick up the order?
Yes, from All Frills.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, see you later.
As you can see in this demonstration, there is a volunteer driver who is responsible for picking up the food from the retailer and dropping it off at the food bank. As part of the Crowdfeeding donated grocery project, another team has developed a mobile application which the driver will use. Since it looks like the driver has a long delivery to make, why don't we cover some aspects of the application? From a design perspective, this application can be separated into 2 parts, the front end and the back end. On the front-end side, the application was developed on React Native as it comes with many benefits, including having code reusability and the fact that it supports both Android and iOS in a way that gives the application a native-like experience. On the backend side, there's an Express.js server running on AWS which connects to the Crowdfeeding database, which is where all the data is stored, such as user, order, and product information. From a user experience perspective, the design of the application also considers many HCI principles. To name a few, the application supports error handling when submitting forms, dynamic error checking when typing information, and it provides informative feedback through descriptive messaging.
Well, that covers the core aspects of the application. There are many things to look forward to as well. In May 2024, there is expected to be a pilot study which will involve user testing with real food banks, retailers, families, and volunteer drivers. With this feedback, the goal is to improve the application while we adding new features such as in-app order tracking through a map. Now that we covered the design and benefits of the application, why don't we jump back into the demonstration as it looks like the driver is ready to drop the order.
Oh, so it looks like this is the address for me to drop off the food. Okay, let me just drop the food right here. Let me take a picture for verification purposes. Okay, that's great. As you saw in that demonstration, this application serves to connect all three groups of people so that food banks and food insecure families can order from retailers that have excess food. Thanks so much for watching this video. With the release of the Crowdfeeding donated grocery app on both iOS and Android in the near future, we hope to build a brighter tomorrow, one meal at a time.